There we go. Okay, now we got sound, or at least we should. We should have sound. All right, let me make sure I have sound. All right, now that I have confirmed that we have sound, this previously it was this keyboard. This is the you'll see it, and this keyboard didn't have any foam inside it. And I did a little something with the spacebar stabilizer where I put a piece of foam under each of these, so it should sound a little different. And I also have a Keychron tester, but then these two are Helios. So this one's 70 something, and this is 65, I think, grams. Anyway, so but you need to hear this. I need to hear it. That turned out good. That did not. I should put a thicker one over here. That did turn out good on this side, so maybe I'll fix that later. Oh, those were black switches, and they're linear. Those are cherry and black. These are Keychron. These are all linear right here. Brown, green, blue, and dark purple, a lighter purple. I like those switches. Alright. Blue. Alright, now that's a good sound test, but that makes a lot of noise, so I'm gonna go over to the couch. Same situation. I'm just gonna press a few keys. Alright, everything looks good. I'm just gonna press a few keys to be done. for these. Alright, see y'all later. I feel like I should answer this right now while I'm here. You're probably looking at the keyboard and going, okay, why is it like that? Because obviously I have the whole set, but then I have these keys, those two, as rubber with the texture, so they feel different. And it's the right and the left arrow, A, S, and F. Why are those keys? And then this is the main keyboard I use for watching anime and other videos with MPC on Windows. I'm working on setting up the same setup on Linux with a different program because I don't like VLC because the playback's not that good. So I use certain keys for certain things and I try and make it the same everywhere. I used to do this with the Wiimote, but it's not reliable enough to use regularly. It's not reliable enough to keep charged, and it's not reliable enough to keep connected. This keyboard's not that good at keeping a connection, and the battery doesn't last but a day and a half. This lasts a month on my usage. A month. So that's more than enough time for me to go, oh, I might need to charge it. Anyway, the main keys I use when I'm watching anime, sometimes, because subtitlers, they do a great job, they're doing something I can't do, but they do this thing where they load a bunch of text at once, and then the next bit of text is a little bit. But the Japanese, or Chinese, or Korean voice acting, it's not saying that much. So the amount of time you have to read a big jumble of text and then a small jumble of text is uneven. Instead of giving you the same amount the first time and the same amount the second time, or a little bit the first time and then a lot the second time, you know, they don't time for reading. They time for, hey, we need to get this out there tomorrow, today, not tomorrow, today. So when that happens, I have to go back. So this back key is the down key, I think, and I use it the most. So when I'm just laying in bed watching, I need to be able to find this key easily. So I've been using the down and up arrow from the Taihao rubber set, and it's easy for me to find compared to these three keys. This key is control. These two are functions. Function 1 and function 2 I use. The F key from a different set than the Razor set I have here, and this is also a part of that set. And then the function probably from the Razor set. And so I use those two for function, and that's the back. And being able to find back's important. Back, I have it usually set up for 1 second. If a media playing program does not have control over what the smallest back is, the second smallest, and then the third biggest or whatever, I don't use it, period. So that's my back 1 second. That's my back 5 seconds when I press shift and that. And it's also forward too, same thing, 1 second and 5 seconds. And then control 10 seconds, there and back. I don't use alt, I avoid alt at all costs, because when you press alt, that brings down the menu, and then that takes away from being able to go back and forward while watching something. So I avoid alt, even though on this keyboard you press function control to get alt, but I avoid it. Now, another thing I do. Shift backspace. Easy to find, it's round the right side, and I use it for screenshots. I don't want to use that because that's too close together. You know, I'm not always trying to get a screenshot, but when I do that. Spacebar is pause, so I'm always able to just slap that at any point in time. Just press pause. So that's pause. I disable all other keys that are single button functions, but pause, back and forward, and full screen. Everything else requires 2 buttons to press. So now, up and down. Control plus up and down brings the volume up and down. Easy. If what I'm watching is incorrect or a repeat or something like that, I can go back and forward with plus and minus up there. So that's Control, Alt, and Shift. I don't use the media key or meta, excuse me. A and S and F. A and S. Take a guess. This changes the audio source, so it's usually just Japanese. Sometimes there's English. I actually have it set up on NPC where it'll automatically go to Japanese, so I don't have to do that anymore. But sometimes the subtitles aren't correct, or it's the wrong ones, or sometimes I want to turn them off real quick, so I'll just do that, turn them off, turn back on. Sometimes there's multiple choices, so I have to keep that in mind. But there's that. I also have other stuff set up like Control, Shift, and 1, 2, and 3 changes the way it looks on NPC and stuff like that. But those are the basic core functions that I use, and that's the reason why these are rubber, those are rubber. These 2 are different from everything else, so I can feel these and tell what key I'm on. And I try and make these distinctive enough so that I don't hit the edge of the keyboard, because I don't feel this when I'm pressing that at all. And that's how I watch stuff, do things. If you have any questions about what I do, go for it. I'll answer eventually, as long as it's not a repeat question. Please excuse that high-pitched fan you hear. That's a video rendering. It's important. Unlike this video, which will probably never get uploaded. What day is it today? Tuesday, July 14th. That's when this package came in. I had just finished editing a video, so I'm rendering that for a different channel. I guess I'll link that. But then this video's not going to get uploaded for a long time. Anyway, you'll see this on Instagram. I could say that much. But this is a well, you see it, don't you? You saw it. You were looking. You had all that time where there was nothing showing. I didn't show any B-roll or anything like that, and so you had all that time. Matter of fact, here, look at the back. That's upside down for you. I'll help out. Here we go. Alright, so you got the GMMK. This is the full-size one. I didn't want to get the smaller one because, well, it's not Type-C, so I might as well just have a connected cable. Nice. Bare bones edition. That's right, I have a whole bunch of extra keycaps, so I'm gonna grab those out the closet. Alright. Let me open it. Okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. Okay. I have to do this whole thing. Alright. There we go. Doesn't smell that nice, but comes with a cover. I wish all keyboards had plastic covers like these. That way I could protect it from the elements. Which is natural dander that comes off of us humans with our, you know, dander. Ooh, this is nice. I actually need to go to the mailbox because I think I have lube as well that came in. This is nice. This right here feels like metal. This is nice. Shout out. I like that. Let me look at the bottom. Let me see. It's got the little rubber thing there. Got that, which I don't need. That might make noise. I'm gonna take that out. That sounds a bit noisy. How do you get this thing out? Okay, I see an arrow going this way. So I guess I gotta watch me struggle. Here we go. Alright, so yeah, you really need nails for this one. I'm just saying. You're supposed to push it forward. There it is. Okay. You need a nail. Grow a nail. Order this. By the time you order it, you'll have that nail grown, and you just put it in there, and then you just flick forward, and it'll come out. Okay. Alright, so now we'll make noise. Nice. Alright. Look at the cable. Very nice, very small. Comes with its own cap. Also a Velcro. Keep it tied up. Alright. I'm going to put the cover on it real quick because I'm going to set it aside and then we'll see what else is in the box. I hope this fits better when, I don't know. I'll just put that over there. User manual. I'm gonna look at it first. I guess I'll skip that part. I wonder if it came with keycaps. Because if not, that's cool. I got keycaps. I got plenty. Here, there we go. Alright, so boom. This is only in one language. Keep going higher. There we go. Yep. All the functions. I keep going higher. I don't know why. I'm looking at the camera. Alright. Next. Ooh, stickers. Looks like stickers. Shows you how to take out keycaps and stuff, which I've done a bunch of times. So, okay, I got one sticker. Ascend. I don't know where that's going. It's going over there for now. PC gaming race instead of a master race. That's fine. Very nice. Alright. Oh, I didn't get a wrist pad. I forgot about that. Well, I gotta see how I like using this first before I get one, you know. No point getting anything. What switches do they offer? I don't know. I have plenty of switches, I was wondering. Alright. And underneath here, yeah, there's no keycaps. The bare bones does not come with any keycaps. Let's see, extra feet, rubber feet. Got your glorious thingy. I guess I could use that. And then the ascend. Oh, I didn't even show it to y'all. I'm sorry. Ascend, escape, and then the glorious thingy. Whatever. You'll see it later. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so that's all with the unboxing. Now I'm going to grab keycaps and put them in. And no point recording that with that noise in the background. No point. There's none. There's no point in doing that. So I guess I still need that. But let me go. Bye-bye. It's so loud. Upon closer inspection, it's already lubed. You can see it. So I suspect they won't make all that much noise. Yeah, that one's got lube all on it. And so is that one. So I imagine they won't make all that much noise. I'm actually trying to figure out why I have so many blues when I bought greens, and the blues should just be leftovers from that keyboard over there. Don't worry about anything, just look. Just in case someone wonders, that's what that is. It is that. Okay, that was tough. I have the computer on, and I have the glorious GMMK full size, and there's user-defined effects that you can do, and I have pressed. I'll just tell you when it's flashing, but yeah, all three lights are flashing. You can't see it from this angle. Matter of fact, let's do this. Nope, still can't see it. Alright, so I'm trying to figure it out because let me read the instructions. To enable custom user-defined effects. So it has the two keys to press. Let me lower it a little bit so you can see what I'm reading. So that's the function, which I have the little glorious keycap there. And that's function, and the apostrophe that goes the other way. That. So I press that. Oh, okay. So I press that once, and the three lights over here start flashing, which makes sense. So I press it again, and then they stop flashing, but it never lit back up the way I had it before. So yeah, it still hasn't lit back up, and it's weird, and it's not easy to do. So once I figure out how to do this, I'm gonna say it. That way I have it recorded, and then things will be good. So I'm gonna try and figure it out. But if you start off, don't do it haphazardly. Do it with conviction, because if you do it haphazardly, you're gonna be where I'm at. Good news, but bad, but good news. Okay, the good news is you cannot see this up here. You see that? You see it over here in the corner? That's the glorious PC gaming software, and as you can see, it's not glowing yellow. It's not glowing yellow at all. So I don't know why it's not, which is weird. So because it says to turn off the backlight. Alright, so make sure you don't press function escape, because that will turn off the backlight. So that turns it back on. Apparently I turned it off. Alright, so I'm gonna see the software. I'm gonna see if I can use the user-defined LED effects and make a custom thing on here, like I do Oh, you can't see that on the Corsair keyboard down there. I need more. In the LED light editing mode, which you can't see right now. I'm looking darn right at it, but you can't see. So let me bring that down. There are many modes. I particularly like. Let's see. I can't read this. Not spiraling wave. Okay, I like acid mode. Acid mode. Matrix 3 and 2. And then of course, where's the one I like? Digital Times, which is kind of like rainfall on the Corsair software. And then, all the way down at the bottom, there's custom. Custom. When you press function, that to get to the user-defined effect, this is the first thing you will see. You will see what's custom on this. So I'm going to adjust it here and see if it saves here. Oh, just found something. So before I even go any further. So like I said, there's user defined. I think there's, I don't know how many. Might be 6, I'm not sure. But down here on the right, there's a frames per second, MMO, I said frames per second, I meant first person shooter. FPS, MMO, MOBA, RTS, and then you have 6 customizables. So, have fun. So apparently you can do all of this on the keyboard without the software. But with the software, it's a whole lot easier. All you gotta do is pick the color you want, pick the key you want. Once you pick the key, it does the color and it lights up and you can see it. Real simple. Pick a color, pick a key. Pick a color, pick a key. Alright, so I've been playing with it for a while and I basically got it down with the software. Now, doing it with the software will save you some time. There's enabled and disabled on the LED light editing mode. If you have it disabled, that means you can control it from here. So that means you can press this and change whatever. Which my favorite is that one. So I'm gonna go back to my profile 1. Okay, that's strange. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Alright, so now you got your 3 profiles here. So when this turns on, it's gonna do this mode right here. I prefer that. However, with profile 2, I want this enabled. So now I got mode 3 doing that. It's even brighter, I like that. So this one is stock. Let me increase the brightness real quick. There we go. Alright, so we got that. That. Now with this one, I want it enabled, and then I'm gonna set up custom. Oh. Alright, so I just learned something. Profile 1, 2, and 3 are totally different. If you did something on profile 1, it doesn't carry over to profile 3 with your 3 customs. Or 6 customs, so that means 6 times 3, 18. Alright, here we go. Listen carefully. Now, this software gets very irritating. But once you get everything set up, I have everything on profile 1 set up, and this is all you gotta do to go in between your settings. Check it out. So I like this when I open it up. Press that, it goes to your last save setting, which is I have this set up for Adobe. When you want to go back, press it again, press the one you wanted, which was in for me. So function that, and then function end will get you back. So boom, I'm editing in Adobe. I'm all set. I got the keys I want lit up. Then press it again. When you press it again, those will flash. And then go back to your last setting. And you can even press all those and it'll cycle in between them. And that's it. You don't have to worry about the software at that point. You can just close that out. You don't need the software anymore. But you can use the software so you can have a visual of everything you're doing. Without the software, you can, let's see, it says, no, I'm on the wrong page. You can switch in between the colors you want and then select the keys manually, which would be function plus, or I guess function equal, because equal happens and then shift will get you plus. Anyway, so function equal will get you a change of color, and then you can select those keys, and then you change the color and select the keys. But then you'll only be able to pick 8 colors. With the software, you can pick all those colors. Well, I don't know how many, but all of them. All right, so that is how you would use this to get all the custom stuff set up the way you want it. You want it. I got it the way I want it. So yeah, boom, ready. Boom, simple. See you guys later. And yes, I'm gonna get the glorious wrist. It's gonna go right here, the stealth one with the little symbol in the middle instead of the big symbol on the side that a few people complained about. I don't know why I'm touching the camera. Alright, check it out. They have a stealth version. This is a full size. And we know where this is going. Let's see what else it came with. Feels nice. I'm gonna go put it over here. Okay, what else it came with? All that. I have that. Cute. And of course a sticker. Alright. Now this, I thought, why not get something that can cover the keyboard? I did some measuring, and this container, I guess I'll link it below. I'm not gonna make any money off it, but maybe one day I'll make money off it. But for right now, this is the correct size. Well, it's not the correct size. It's just a little bit bigger than the keyboard. So I guess I'll show you that in a second. And it came in a 2-pack. So I don't know. A lot of people were complaining about cracks and stuff, but I could see how it could happen because it was just these two in this box. But it survived. Maybe it's because it came in a much larger box and it survived. Anyway, I'm gonna just put this away if I ever get another keyboard that size. If you look in the description at the link, you'll see it's 15 by 6 by something 2 inches. All those were inches. It'll easily fit a keyboard that size. I wish there was something a little more form-fitting, but this will do. All I want to do is see and block dust, because this was blocking dust, but I can't see it. Look, can't see. So this one's 70 something. Everything will be up there, don't worry. And this is 65, I think, grams. Okay, so of course it'll be up there, but you need to hear this. Oop, where am I? Right there. All I had to do was zoom out. Now I need to zoom in a little bit. I don't want you to see my pant leg there. All right, now